guys, I finally did it. I made it to the end of the training cycle. It took me forever, I know. What can I say? It's been hard to be consistent. I'm trying to catch up on my summer, you know, trying to work, trying to do everything. But I still made it to the conclusion, and all in all, pretty happy with it. The 335 squat went really good. It was exactly what I wanted. I did notice that I am having a little bit of a weakness in my upper back. For the longest time, I always thought it was my legs. But after talking to some friends, I kind of had a better analyzing that I'm dipping forward because of my upper back. So that's something I want to focus on probably in my next training cycle. Bench, what can I tell you? Clearly it didn't work out. I was able to hit 245 this training cycle. However, I was not able to even hit 250. And the honest truth is I just assumed after doing that small off training, I would keep some of the gains, but the reality is going from benching 3 days a week to 1 day a week, there's just no way it's going to be able to maintain it. However, you know, lesson learned, right? From this point on, I'll just kind of have to have a better sense of actual training numbers. But I do plan on still focusing on trying to improve it. Next training cycle, I do plan on doing more pause work because I've definitely steered away from that. And the honest truth is I might just be misgrooving a lot of these reps because, you know, it's essentially just, you know, a bounce off the chest. So we'll have to go from there. And then with the deadlift, I'm happy with what I got because my goal was to hex dead bar 385. I don't think it's really going to translate over. I really wish it would, but at least I know I have some stability back in my lower back and my hips. So we'll have to see what happens from there. But guys, I just wanted to give you that quick little update before I really concluded the video, just because, you know, you kind of need to know what happened and what's going to be happening next. And what's going to be happening next is, well, I'm going to be jumping on another training style. I know I changed a lot of training styles, but the honest truth is I haven't found something that works for me just yet, and I'm still trying to seek that. This time I might have found it. We'll have to see. I stumbled across a method called the M2 method by a gentleman named Brian Schwab. He's old school, like kind of West Side, Elite FTS, conjugate. I know conjugate. It hasn't worked for me before. It might work for me now. It's not your typical like concurrent training though. Usually with that you'll have like kind of a max effort, you know, repetition dynamic. This one, it's more of a ROM training, so like range of motion training, so from like higher, medium to low. So I'm going to be dabbling with that because I've always been extremely interested in range of motion training. So I'm going to see where that goes from there. But yeah, I guess you guys will be seeing this on the 29th. So that will actually be my first day of training. So I do plan on being more consistent with these videos, and especially with training, and well, to be honest, everything overall, because at the end of the day, I say all these things of why, you know, lifts may struggle or why I'm failing a lift. My biggest issue is consistency. So I have made the adjustment that I needed to do to be more consistent. Basically, for a lack of a better word, I'm going to attempt to be all in with training once again. It's been a long time since I've done that, and if I go back and reflect to how I used to be when I actually was able to compete, it was pretty much just training, recovery, and eating, and I need to kind of get back to that and stop making up excuses. So that's the plan, guys. Either way, that's the video, so do me a favor, go down below, drop me some comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I would love to hear what you guys want to see next. If not, you're just going to get more training footage, and then once you're done that, hit the like, share, and subscribe to spread that love, because I know you want to, and I will see you next time.